Yo guys, Features Gaming here. Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we are back playing SCR, and I am going to be telling you a huge announcement. Well, I say huge announcement, not really, it's just a change in the schedule for next week, and also a few other things that I do want to sort of announce in this video as well. So let me show you what we are going to be doing today. So if we go to the driving role, we are going to be driving the 313, the ugliest train in SCR, and we're going to be doing it on Newry to Esterfield, because I don't really do Waterline journeys all that often, so I thought I would go ahead and do this journey. We will go to Newry siding, go to Newry, and obviously turn around, and then I will then obviously tell you what the plans are for next week, and also some other things that I want to announce. So let's go ahead and select next leg, and we will now get ready to go to Esterfield. So we will be calling it the following stations when it gets to it in the announcements.
Calling at Eden Quay, Faraday Road, West Benton, Benton, Cambridge Street Parkway, Airport West, Farley, and Esterfield. This train is formed of 3 coaches.
So hopefully, you know, that is where we should hopefully be stopping. And hopefully it is long enough for me to announce the different things that I want to obviously say in this thing. So obviously this is the detailed cab, you know, that they bought in 2.0. I haven't really done a full overview of it, and again, I haven't really done a video on it either because it's just such an ugly train, but I thought, you know what, let's just do it for this video, shall we? So let's go ahead and close the doors, and let me tell you the main thing that I actually do want to announce, which is a brand new visual streaming schedule that I decided to make. So if you don't know, I have published it, and I did post it last week as well, which is something called Fetchy Stream Departures. Now, what that is like I said, it's just a visual, you know, streaming schedule of what I'm doing that week, and it has the day I'm streaming and what I'm streaming on that day, and I themed it around a train departure board, basically, because obviously that is what, you know, most of my fan base is. You know, it is mainly, you know, train enthusiasts. So I decided to, you know, make a visual streaming schedule based around a train departure board. So I thought it was pretty cool when I made it, and yeah, I made that into a visual streaming schedule. Sorry, I hit the mic. And oh, we have a thing, brilliant. And that is obviously on my Discord, and I will try and obviously update that every week and publish a community post about it, basically alerting you guys what the schedule for that, you know, week is. So it is also available on my website as well. Obviously my website is linked in the description below, featuresgaming.co.uk, and when it gets and what happens on that as well is that there's also a news section where it's basically gives you a delay if there's like a certain delay on that stream. So say if I'm late for a specific stream, it will also update on there as well. So again, I'll try and keep that up to date, you know, as much as I can. And all I will mention as well is when we get closer to the stream, just keep your eye on my website, and any delays should hopefully always be updated on my website with, you know, if there is a certain delay. So make sure you keep up to date with that, and I will try and obviously, you know, keep it all up to date for you guys. Now let me go ahead and let me go ahead and let you hear the door opening sound in this game.
Is Eden
It sounds like a cat squealing.
Esterfield.
It doesn't sound good at all, but I guess that's what it's like, you know, with a proper 313. But honestly, it just sounds like a cat squealing to me. But yeah, it's just so weird. But yeah, that is mainly obviously, you know, the major the major announcement, I guess, you know, what I wanted to say in this stream. So Fetchy Streaming Departures, make sure to go and check it out. And like I said, obviously it's on my website, on Discord, all of that good stuff. And like I said, I'll try and keep you updated on the schedule every single week, you know, on a Monday before the first stream of the week, hopefully. The next thing I want to say is the schedule for next week, because there's going to be a slight change in the schedule, because if you don't know, next week includes the 14th of March, and the 14th of March marks my sister's birthday. So she's going to be turning a different age next week. I think it's 26. And obviously I do a stream up until my sister's birthday every single year when it comes around to her birthday. Now, her birthday does fall on Friday. Friday is obviously going to be the 14th of March. So that means on the Thursday is when I'll be doing a Roblox stream. So now you're probably thinking, well, Fetch, what are you going to do for the Game of My Choice stream that you usually do on a Thursday? So what I have decided to do is I'm going to move the Game of My Choice stream that would usually be on a Thursday, and that is going to be on the Wednesday evening. And then the Thursday evening is then going to be the Roblox stream. So both of those two streams are just going to swap around for next week. So we can do the Game of My Choice on the Wednesday and then the Roblox stream on the Thursday. Now, sometimes, mostly on a Friday is a Minecraft stream. I don't know if that is going to occur on Friday, because we actually do have quite a few stuff to do on Friday. So I don't know if I will actually have time to actually do a stream on Friday. So what I'm going to do is try and get a video done and prepared for Friday if I can't stream. So go off the basis that I'm not streaming, I actually won't have a schedule created on the visual streaming schedule for on my website. So take that with a pinch of salt. There may not be a stream, but if there is a stream, I will obviously try and update it and announce it and everything like that. But go off the basis that there may not be a stream, because I don't know if I will have time to do one. I could do Minecraft as the Game of My Choice to at least have that on there, but I kind of want to do something different for Game of My Choice, so it really just depends, you know, if I want to do it. I might do it just as a backup and then maybe do Game of My Choice on the Friday. I'm not too sure how I'm going to do about, you know, how I'm going to do that. If you have any ideas, then obviously do let me know in the comments, but go off the basis right now that there may not be a Minecraft stream next week, because I've got a lot of things to do on Friday, which is obviously my sister's birthday. So that is pretty much everything that I wanted to announce, and I know I probably could have, you know, been halfway down the line by now. You know, we had that, we had that disruption event, but we're only here at Faraday Road, but at least we are semi, you know, clear now, you know, green signals, you know, ahead. I don't know if there is going to be any further traffic on the Waterline branch as we go further down to Esterfield, sorry. Let's just keep going and see what happens. So next up will obviously be West Benton in about half a mile, which is literally just round, you know, the curve, and will effectively be then approaching West Benton, and then obviously after that will straightly be, or you know, right after that will be Benton, and then it's Cambridge Street Parkway, and then we go down into the tunnels and things like that. But yeah, I haven't really done Waterline all that much. I mainly do Connect and Express. I sometimes do a little bit of of Airlink, but most of the time it is, you know, Connect or Express, and I barely use Waterline, so I thought, you know what, let's do one for a bit, shall we? 3 coaches, right? Okay, well, we have completely overshot that marker. Now that I know to stop at the 3-car marker. This sound, honestly, it's gonna haunt me. It sounds like a squealing cat. It literally does. But let's go ahead and close the passenger doors, and we can now get going to our next stop of Benton. There's another train entering into Benton as well. That's to the right of us. Another Connect train, obviously. So that's 357. I think it is. Of course. The noob train. But let's get into Benton now, shall we? And obviously stop and open our doors again. 45 speed limit, which we are going 50 at the moment, so drop it down a little bit. And then we go down to 30 as we get closer. At least it isn't 15 mile an hour through Benton, you know. I guess that's a good thing. You know, it's not as painful as terminating stations. Honestly, I can still remember when the only 15 mile per hour speed limit there was at Lynn by the Sea, and this was like way before. I think this was probably before 1.5 or something like that. Actually, was it? I can't remember when Lynn was actually, you know, brought out, but the first version of Lynn, you know, all of the terminating stations were like 50 mile an hour. It was so painful. And now it's at every single, you know, terminating station in the network. It's just crazy and painful of how slow 50 mile per hour actually seems. But obviously, you know, that is kind of what it is like, in the real world. I'm sure terminating platforms are, you know, way, you know, slower than that, you know, just to ensure the safety. But yeah, it's just painful in SCR. It really is. And I guess the sort of like handling system kind of ties into that, because obviously it's quite easy to, you know, come to a complete stop in this game, obviously with, you know, the handling systems we've had in in SCR. Obviously, in British Railways and WCR, you know, you have like a proper, you know, braking system. You know, it's kind of, you know, you can kind of, you know, get why it's 15 in one of those simulators. In Train Sim World 5 as well, you know, you actually have to like put on the throttle, like each station is basically 30, and obviously when you're terminating into a station, sometimes you might enter a bit quicker, but you know, usually, you know, it is around about, you know, 50 mile an hour or something like that, because, you know, you have like a proper, you know, acceleration and throttle, you know, you have a proper throttle and braking system. With this, you know, it is just this green thing is, you know, sets your speed effectively. So there's no proper like braking system or throttle system in SCR. You know, this is all you get. And that is kind of, you know, why I kind of sometimes prefer, you know, British Railway or WCR over SCR, because, you know, it has a proper, you know, throttle and braking system. With this, all you're doing is just controlling a lever effectively, and sometimes that is what I want. You know, it really depends if I want to be challenged with a proper, you know, accelerating or throttling system, or if I just want something simple like this, you know, just to fully relax. It really depends, and that's why I kind of do see WCR as sort of like a mid-ground between, you know, proper accelerating system and mix between arcade, because, you know, WCR kind of it's an arcadey type throttling and braking system, but you know, it has that feeling of having to apply more throttle or apply, you know, more braking based on, you know, what you're doing. So that's just kind of, you know, why I sometimes do prefer WCR. The only thing, to be fair, that is kind of holding back WCR is sort of the bugs at the moment, and I do know that the developers for WCR are thinking about making, obviously, a brand new WCR, which is basically WCR 2.0. And I think, speaking of which, I do believe, yeah, Trains Forever is currently on my server right now, which is kind of ironic, but anyway. Let's get over to our next stop, which is Airport West, and we'll stop there, get ready to obviously open up the doors again, and get going on our journey. So about three quarters of a mile, and we should be arriving into Airport West about half a mile now from where we are right now. So hopefully at some point in the distance, we'll start braking for the station. So I think we can relatively leave this a little bit later. So let's start braking in about 2.5 or 0.25, go down to 45. Obviously this is when the announcement starts playing, and I will go down to 30 as well, as I do believe, well, I think in SCR it's 45 into the station, but in WCR it's 30. I sometimes do like to just enter at 30 just to try and, you know, keep that rule of third up, if that makes sense. Try and keep it consistent, and obviously then get ready to slow down. And obviously when you're coming in, you know, at 45 on SCR, sometimes, you know, you can have a tendency to sort of, you know, miss your braking zone. So as long as you enter in at, you know, at 30, then you should be all right. And you can literally have a look and look at the, you know, and look at the Airlink platforms. You know, literally Airport Parkway is right here. All you have to do is walk down this road and you're at Airport West. I don't think people realize how close Airport West is actually to, you know, to Airport Parkway. Like, I can see the station there. It's so weird how you can just peek up, you know, through this sort of like cutout section, and then, you know, you can see Airport Parkway. It's just so weird for me. And obviously, if you ever wondered what the, you know, what happened, or, you know, what is this called? The depths of SCR kind of looks like this. Anyway, off to Farley now in about 1.5 miles. Let's go up to 75 because the speed limit is 100. Obviously this train cannot go 100, and we'll get over to Farley, passing through the station that you should never overshoot if it appears on your route, because obviously that is where the Features Gaming is located, and if you don't stop there, then passengers can't have a good night's sleep at the Features Gaming. Obviously, SCR kind of closed down the Cozy Hotel. They knew that they were in a battle with the Features Gaming. I never realised that Farley was that close to James Street. I never actually realised it was that close. Otherwise, I would have started slowing down at James Street. I never realised it was that close. Oh my days. That is completely my bad. I never realised the stations were that close. That kind of... So what's the point of Farley then? Just, you know, just walk, you know, a few extra, you know, 100 meters or so, and you'll be at James Street. Why do you need to be at, like, why does Farley need to be that close? I never realised It was that close. Wow. I did not notice that at all. But yeah, the Cozy Palace or Palace Hotel, I can't remember what it was called. Obviously, you knew they were in, you know, a battle with the Features Gaming, and I thought they just went out of business, to be honest. I never realized it was that close. Wow, I'm going to be talking that for probably like the next few hours, because honestly, the distance between those two is so miniature. It is sort of like, you know, West Benton and Benton. You know, why does there need to be two stations? Just one there and then one there. Just walk a few extra meters and you'll be at the next station. Like, do you really need to separate it out, you know, that much? I don't know. Anyway, we do have a few double ambers, so I do think that we do have some traffic in front of us. Yeah, I honestly, I said it before. I had no idea that those stations were that close. I really need to pay attention when driving this, because I could have just been completely oblivious to that. Wow. Anyway, let's continue going to Esterfield. Unfortunately, people won't be being picked up at Farley. But like I said, there probably isn't actually anyone waiting there if they actually, you know, stopped at James Street. I don't know. Anyway, let's start slowing down now, because we can see the terminating platforms, and then we will then go down to 30, and then hopefully we'll get a platform allocated to us, and we should just be able to go in. So I think that says platform 2 that we will be going on to, and obviously we'll drop down to 15 when we get closer as well. Yeah, there we go, platform 2, and we'll keep going in. Where's the other train? Is that the 195 on the other platform here? I think it is on platform 1. Oh wait, no, oh wait, that's a depot train. Or, you know, like a train that doesn't move. Okay. I guess the thing kind of, or I guess the train didn't actually, like, pull in then. Or they just despawned. Probably one of the two. And speaking of which, here we are. There's Trains Forever. Unfortunately, I will be despawning. But I appreciate you sort of watching me enter the station. But like I said, unfortunately, you know, I am going to be despawning. I mean, you can open the doors, but I'll literally be turning around. You know, I won't be turning around. I'll literally be despawning. I feel so bad. Right, what I might do is I might end the video, and then I might obviously, you know, take him on a route. So, you know, he can do what he wants to do. So, yeah, I'll turn around. I'll do a job with him. You know, he can guard me. But I'll skip to the end of, you know, when we obviously, you know, end the video. So I'll let him guard me, even though this isn't going to be for the video, but yeah, it's fine. That's a breakdown of my schedule, but like I said, I'll turn around, do a job with him, and I will catch up with you guys once I finish this job to end off this video. I'm making up for my mistake by stopping at Farley, and to be fair, look at this stop. Look at it. Pretty much perfect stop. I'm happy with that. Well, I would have completed the route if my dinner wasn't ready. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did enjoy it, then obviously make sure to leave a like and make sure to subscribe as well for more videos. And I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. But until then, take care and peace out. And as always, stay fetchy.